his whole understanding of who God is. God is the God of life. And the living God, who is love, will raise me from the dead. Jesus, in his heart of hearts, believed that love was stronger than death. Then, he calls everybody together, not just the 12, but however other many people were traveling with him at that time, we don't know. And he says, if you want to be my disciple, you must embrace three things. You must let go of yourself as the center of the universe. You must take up your cross, and you must follow me. Now let me just say one thing really quickly here. I don't know what it means for you to take up a cross. I can't know that. But let me be clear about something. Jesus is not talking about the sufferings common to us as human beings, right? We're human beings. We all suffer. As we say in Buddhist practice, sickness, old age, and death. We all suffer. Right? That's not the cross Jesus is talking about. And Mark's audience would have understood because, and I tend to agree with this, I think there is a sense of scholarly consensus, that probably Mark is writing to people for whom following Jesus is a literal life and death decision. Let me say it this way. Jesus was not killed by evil men because he was good, though he was good. Jesus was killed by powerful men because he was a threat. You cannot disentangle Jesus' spiritual message from the socio-political implications of what it meant. There must be, in our understanding of this call to follow Jesus, some clarity about this. There is a socio-political dimension to this, to challenging power that Jesus is talking about. It isn't simply, although it includes, taking up whatever the cross is for us. It is also following Jesus in confrontation with powers that destroy human life, whether they be social or economic or religious. To follow Jesus is to follow Jesus into a dynamic life lived in the tension of confrontation. What it means. He uses a sort of economic example. He is essentially saying, what is your life for? And what is your life worth? Jesus is suggesting that if you follow me, you will discover what it means to really be alive. Truly alive. To be truly alive means, paradoxically, to let go of my life as my own. To give it away. In the Jesuit spirituality in which I'm immersed, St. Ignatius makes a beautiful suggestion as a part of the exercises. It's called the Principle and Foundation, in which we are invited to receive the gift of our life as the gift of God's love poured out to us. That life itself is gift. And that the deepest, most fundamental freedom we have is to give the gift of our life back to the God who gives it. And that it is in that giving of our lives back to the God who gives us the gift of life that we begin to discover what it means to be truly alive. Alive in God. So as we journey together through Lent, may we be open to hearing Jesus' invitation. It is an invitation, by the way. What does he say? If you want to be. There's no must there. You notice that? If you want to follow me. The musts come later. So it's a matter of desire, it's a matter of choice. So as we move through Lent, perhaps we can open our hearts to the possibility of allowing God to help us to say, yes, I will follow you, whatever that means. And who can know? Only you. We find out as we go what that means. But we can open ourselves, saying yes.